Hey guys, today we are going to be doing an everyday makeup tutorial for brown or tan skin. Thank you so much for all the love on the previous video. I hope that you'll enjoy this one as well. Let's get to it. Alright, we are going to start with primer. I am using the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. So what you want to do is just take a little bit of that primer on your index finger and apply it evenly all over your face and your neck. I also want to make sure that I get some primer under my eyes, because when I'm applying the under eye concealer later, it's gonna make it so much more easier to apply because the primer makes it very smooth. And now that we're done with the primer, let's go for the under eye concealer. Mine is the BYEBYE Under Eye by it. With this concealer, I always try to get as little as possible because a little already goes a long way. So for me, I always find it most convenient to use my finger to just rub it or dab it onto the underside of my eye, but you can easily just use a beauty blender or a brush as well. Now for the other eye, I'm trying so hard not to take a lot. I definitely recommend this concealer for those who have dark circles under their eyes, because if you look at this, it gives great coverage. Alright, now for foundation, I'm using the It's Your Skin But Better CC Plus foundation. I know in my previous video I did not use foundation and the makeup still turned out fine. So honestly, with foundation, I think it depends on the situation. If you can put your makeup on without foundation, then by all means go ahead. If not, for a smoother finish, I think putting on foundation is definitely a better choice. And now I'm just gonna use my foundation applicator brush from Elianto and just rub it in circles so that it gets evenly all over my skin. And we are done. Okay, so right now I'm just covering up this small dark spot under my neck with the concealer I used earlier for my under eye. And that's why I love this concealer. It doesn't take too much to cover up all these dark spots. Now for translucent powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. If you don't want to use too much, just dust it off. And the brushes I'm using are from Urban Decay. They really help me get that powder on smoothly all over my face and neck. Now for the under eye, I'm just gonna use a smaller brush and take that same translucent powder and just lightly brush it across the under of my eye. You want to be careful here, and oops, I think I got a bit of powder into my eye. You want to be careful to make sure that the way you're applying the powder, it's also smooth, because you don't want to form creases. Alright, for the rest of the face, I'm just gonna use that bigger brush I was using earlier and cover it up with the powder. And now for my favorite part, to get started on the eyeshadow. So mine is the Tarteist Pro To Go palette, and I'm just gonna be using the colors from here today. I love the colors in this palette, honestly, and they're so convenient to bring on the go. So I'm gonna be starting with this beige. Just gonna lightly dust it and apply it from the inner corner of my eye all the way to like half of my eyelid. When you're applying these light colors, these matte colors, you want to make sure that you don't press down on the brush too much. If not, it's gonna make the color come off. Now that we're done with that, let's start with the outer corner. I'm just using this warm beige color, brown. I'm just gonna pack it into the crease there, sort of make it curl around the outer corner of my eye. If it's too straight cut, you can just use your finger to just rub around the edges to give it a more blended look. Alright, I just need a bit more on the side. There. Alright, I'm just gonna use the beige from this e.l.f. eyeshadow palette to make the inner corners of my eyes more brighter, because the beige I used from earlier had come off a bit. I hope hope you can see how like neutral the eyeshadow combo is. And now I'm gonna be using this eyeliner from Kat Von D called Inked to apply my eyeliner. So again, we're gonna start from the inner corner of the eye and work our way out. I'm not gonna be doing a wing eyeliner like I usually do, since this is like a simple everyday makeup tutorial. So we're just gonna draw the line and then color it in. I'm always so nervous every time I apply eyeliner because sometimes like they end up being different. So what I'm doing right now is just cleaning up the corner of my eye because I think the eyeliner might have been a bit too much there. And you can easily just use a cotton bud, wet it, and then use it to clean up those corners. It's so convenient. And now I just need to make sure that I cover up those areas that I cleaned with the translucent powder to give it a more clean and complete look. So easy. Now to curl my lashes, I'm just gonna be using this eyelash curler and just keeping my eyelashes in there for about 10 seconds or more to make sure that they really curl. And now that they're curled, let's get in with the mascara. Mine is by Benefit called Bang. The way I apply my mascara is I start from the underside of my eyelashes and then work my way to the tips. Alright, now for my brows, I'm using this Innisfree brow pencil to just sort of keep them neat and put them in place so that it doesn't look too wild. And once you've done that, you can just use a brow pencil, mine is from Sephora, to just sort of fill in the spaces that look sort of empty or patchy. And with me, since I already have quite broad eyebrows, I don't want to, you know, apply too much. If not, it's gonna look even more bushy and messy, so I'm just filling it in. Alright, now for blush, mine is the Mono Blusher by e.l.f. I'm just gonna apply it lightly on the apples of my cheeks. And now for highlight, I'm using this Becca highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. I love it so much. I love highlighting, honestly. So you just want to apply it on the sides of your forehead, on the underside of your eyebrows, and the apples of your cheeks, kind of above your blush. You also want to put it on the bridge on your nose, on the tip of your nose, and your cupid's bow, and finally on your jawline, and to finish, a bit of highlight on your chin. And now for the lips, I'm starting with this lip liner from Sephora. I'm just realizing how blunt it is, but it's alright. I think it should still work fine. So you just want to outline your lips with the lip liner, and don't worry if some parts get out of place. You can just erase it with your rub it off with your finger, or whatever that's out of place on your lips, the lipstick will cover it up. And now for my lipstick, I'm using the Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick by Stila. And when you're pursing your lips, you don't want to purse too hard. If not, you're gonna erase the lip liner, which I think I did here, but it's okay. You can easily just use the lip liner and draw in that line again. Alright guys, we are finally done with the whole look. I love how it's not too heavy, but it's pretty enough for a day-to-day basis sort of thing. And I even added a bit of highlight on the inner corners of my eyes to give it a bit more of a glam. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. And please subscribe or leave a comment down below if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Also, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my first 10 subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope you'll continue to enjoy the content that I put up for you guys.